Hello, I'm glad to introduce the new series of short-term courses of Covenant University's African Leadership Development Center, ALDC, towards addressing the obvious leadership gaps in our today's world. The purpose of these courses is to establish the fundamentals that will enhance leadership delivery in our various endeavors. Without any doubt, the greatest challenge of today's world is leadership deficiency, which is largely born out of inadequate working knowledge of the demands of leadership. The first in this series towards leadership impact takes off June 24, 2024. Participants should expect to be empowered for greater efficiency in their endeavors. There are many high-sounding leadership principles today without well-defined starting points, if at all. High-sounding principles like you can take over the world in one day, but where is the starting point? Many people who teach on leadership are not leaders, but mere vendors by reading what others have. Vision, dreams, and goals are expectations of a defined outcome. For example, lack of definition of starting points has dangled many destinies today. There is always a process to getting through to our expected outcome. Building from the bottom up is the only safe way to the top. More often than not, it is the small beginners that end up as heroes in their various fields. Starting big may work, or it hardly lasts. Some have made the best of it, but a lot more have been the worst for it. This is the greatest challenge with inheritance, in my view, because whatever is not legitimately earned is hardly successfully managed. That's the fantasy and emptiness of inheritance. Only small starters made the most of their adventure in life. The best place to start in any race is at the beginning. No one is born a champion. People develop to emerge as giants. The silent years are the preparatory years behind the scene that sets the stage for leaders of war. Every heavyweight wrestling champion began his journey as a baby. Everyone had a small beginning at birth. The only way to win a race is to start on your marks at the beginning, not at the middle. Our tomorrow is defined largely by the events of today. One will end up a patient if he lacks patience. If anyone poses today to be what he is not, he will end up exposed tomorrow. If one pretends today, he will be betrayed tomorrow. While any goal may be attainable, the process is non-negotiable. Know that any day one embarks on the journey is only but a beginner. For example, this church began with an average of 4 members in 1984. But then it began to grow. At the time we moved into Lagos in 1989, the church first service attendance was 178. But by 1999, just 10 years after, it had grown to about 50,000. However, by 2016, we were recognized as being the single largest congregation in the world. If anyone will maintain the course in their small beginnings, they are on their way to the top. If anyone plays games today, he's sure to lose tomorrow. We must enjoy our silent years so as to secure stamina for the great days ahead. My eyes are set over the army of youths globally for this cause. I'm looking forward to many of you to come on board this program, and you'll be glad you did. This is without prejudice to all others across the strata of our society that desire to refresh on current realities as it relates to maximizing leadership potentials. Thank you, and God bless you.